Transit, how we feeling? Oh, come on. Transit, how we feeling? Much better. Guys, if y'all don't know me, my name is Brendan, and I am super pumped to be here with you guys today because we're gonna have a lot of fun today. And one thing that's really fun is we have a lot of new faces in here, so can I have my 6th graders give me something, give me like a little woo? Yes, and our old 6th graders are now 7th graders, so 7th graders, can y'all give me a woo? And the people leading Transit this year, 8th graders, let me hear you. Yes, guys, that is so awesome. We have a really fun morning here planned in Transit, but one thing I wanna do, I wanna introduce y'all to one of my friends. Is Jason Kincaid in the room? Jason, he's right there. Can everybody say, hey, Jason? Guys, it's Jason's birthday today, and it looks like, do we have another birthday right here? Is it, oh, what? It's your birthday too? Oh, guys, can y'all stand up? We're gonna sing happy birthday real quick, okay? We're gonna sing happy birthday to these 2 handsome fellows right now. All right, are y'all ready? We're just gonna sing happy birthday to you since there's 2 people, okay? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yes. Guys, they are both turning 26 and 25. It's gonna be a great Sunday. Now, is anybody excited about summer? Awesome, we got like 2 people excited about summer. Is anybody excited about summer? Yes, guys, this summer is gonna be epic. And to help y'all get off to a great summer start, we're gonna play a game, okay? So, we're gonna play a game, and it's called Head, Shoulders, Knees, Cup. Okay, has anybody played that before? Okay, cool. Well, you're gonna need to get with your small group, so I need everybody to stand up. Everybody stand up, get in a circle with your small group. And then you should have a cup. You should have a cup by your small group. Now, I need you to put your cup in the middle, okay? Now, raise your hand if you don't have a cup. All right, we got one group with no cup. Well, guess what? I have cups for you. All right, somebody get this to him. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Thank you, sir. Awesome. All right, everybody have a cup? If you have a cup, say cup. Cup. Perfect. Okay, cool. So the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna call out heads, and if I call out heads, you're gonna do what? Put your hand on your head. If I call out shoulders, shoulders, knees, knees. All right, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Perfect, okay. Now, whenever I say cup, everybody's gonna reach for a cup, okay? And whoever grabs the cup wins. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Okay, perfect. So, we're gonna do a practice round, and then we're gonna do it for real, okay? So, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, cup. Perfect. So that's how the game works. So everybody put your cup back up. Now, all right, do y'all want to see what you're playing for? Do y'all want to see what the prize is? Okay, we have an awesome summer prize for you guys. It is going to be your very own llama float so that you look so cool at the pool all summer long. All right, so are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all are ready. We don't have to play a game. We don't have to play a game. Are y'all ready? Okay, now everybody say heads. Everybody say shoulders. Everybody say knee. All right, are y'all ready? All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, shoulders, heads, knees, shoulders, heads, knees, shoulders, heads, knees, cup. Awesome, all right. If you are out, sit down. If you did not win that round, sit down. Okay, now, I need whoever won in your small group to go find a partner real quick. You got 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7. Go find a partner. You guys gotta find a partner. Go find a partner. Go find a partner in the crowd. Another partner. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who doesn't have a partner? All right, we got somebody with no partner. Here, your partner's with them over there. Just do, okay, cool, that works. All right, so if you don't have a partner, just go find somebody super quick. You can do a group of 3. Perfect, all right, we're gonna go in 3, 2. No, they should use the same cup they just used. Yeah, all right. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, knee, head, shoulder, head, knee, cup. Perfect. All right, if you just won, come on the stage. If you just won, come on the stage. Make sure you bring your cup. Awesome. Oh, you won again? Heck yeah, man. Killing it, killing it. Awesome. All right, y'all all get lined up right here. Okay, so what's gonna happen, y'all are all gonna find a partner, okay? So find a partner real quick. Find a partner, just match up with somebody. All right, find a partner, and then you're gonna sit like this with your partner, right across from each other. All right, find your partner. All right, line up so they can see you. Line up so they can see you, like, just like this, in lines. All right, so you, right here, you, right here. Does that make sense? So y'all do the same thing on that side. Get lined up like this. Okay? All right, line up, line up, line up. Literally, guys, y'all are just doing it one-on-one, so it's still a group of 2. So just one-on-one, just like this, okay? Y'all got your partner? You got 5 seconds to get your partner. 5, 4, just one partner. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready? Get your partner, put a cup in the middle. It's a one-on-one, just one cup. Just one cup. All right, y'all ready? All right, we're gonna go in 3. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 3, 2, 1. Heads. You can go in a group of 3. Shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulder, knees, cup. All right, if you lost, go have a seat. Thanks for playing. Awesome, awesome. All right, now, grab a new partner, grab a new partner. All right, no, don't do that, don't do that. Here, great job, killing it, man. All right, grab a partner. All right, uneven. All right, one boy has to go with one girl. All right, Chesney and you are gonna go together right there. That's Chesney. All right, y'all go line up. All right, ready? All right, y'all say it with me whenever I say it, okay? We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, cup. Perfect, perfect, awesome. All right, now sit down if you lost. Awesome. Okay, y'all are gonna do a group of 3, okay? And y'all are gonna do a group of 3, okay? Are y'all ready? Just pick one cup. One cup. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Okay, y'all are gonna get ready at some point, I promise. All right, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, knees, head, shoulders, knees, cup. Awesome, awesome. All right, if you lost, go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down. Great job, guys. All right, come here, come here. What's your name? Michael. Everybody say, hey, Michael. Everybody say, hey, Michael. And then what's your name? Everybody say, hey, Gigi. Awesome. Are y'all ready? Have you been preparing for this all morning? It's gonna be so great. Y'all are gonna kill it. All right, I need y'all to repeat after me with whatever I say this round. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Awesome. Okay, cool. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Heads, shoulders, knees, heads, shoulders, knees, toes. Ooh, gotcha. Heads, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, cup. Oh! Hey, thanks for playing. You did a great job. Hey, great job. Congratulations. And this is gonna go home with you, but we're gonna keep it backstage right now and you can bring it back after small group. Is that cool? Awesome. All right, guys, y'all go ahead and stand up and get ready to worship with Abby and Mitchell.
Yeah. What's up, Transit? How's everybody feeling? Hey, Jason, happy birthday, buddy. Everybody say happy birthday, Jason. Come on, sing it. I've searched the world for meaning. I can't explain this feeling that all of our hearts are beating for something beautiful. I found you in the searching. Yeah, you were right there with me. You gave me a brand new story. It's something beautiful. Come on. And now I can breathe in my fears release. And now I am free because of you. This is what it feels like to know you, to know you. If this is what it feels like, you ready, Transit? Come on. If this is what it feels like to know you, to know you. If this is is what it feels like. Come on, so count me in. Count me in. Count me in. You can count me in. You gave me life worth living. Gave me a song worth singing. Yeah, this is just the beginning of something beautiful. Hey, where's my new sixth graders at? Now I can breathe, and my fears released, and now I am free. You say, because of love. This is what it feels like to know you, to know you. If this is what it feels like, you in? If this is what it feels like to know you, to know you. If this is what it feels like, everybody jump now. So count me in. You can count me in. So count me in. Take it down. Your cross made a way for me. Oh, the mystery. Then heaven knows my name. My story will always be that you rescued me. I'll never be the same. Your cross made a way for me. Oh, the mystery. Then heaven knows my name. My story will always be that you rescued me. I'll never be the same. You say, I'll never be the same. Come on. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. One, two, three, jump. Come on, come on. You can count me in. You can count me in. You can count me. You can count me in. Say, you can count me in. Woo!
Let's keep singing together. Come on. Here we go. Sing this with me. I was running wild, feeling love with the chase. I've been up and down, been all over the place, wasting all my days and nights, never feeling satisfied. Putting on a smile, I've been keeping it fit, but there's no way when it finally appears. The shadows now I see the light. On my head, my soul. was never hard to find. Forever I am yours and you're mine, oh mine, alright, alright. Never have I ever found a love so good, so good. Never have I ever getting over living with you. Nothing will change it. All I can say is never have I ever found a love so good, so good. Found a love so like you. Never have I ever. Awesome Transit, we had so much fun singing with you guys. Y'all can go ahead and grab your seats.
What is up, Transit? How you guys doing this morning? Yeah, you guys sounded amazing in worship. Everybody jumping up and down. It was awesome. Thank you guys for being here. My name's Corey. I get to work with our staff team here in Transit, but this morning, we just wanted to pitch an idea to you guys about just how can we have the best summer ever. Now, what are some things that you are most excited for your summer? Like, shout them out. Vacation, swimming, pools, going on vacation, sleeping, anybody homework? What about girls? What are you excited for? Like going to camp, anything? No school, I see you, I hear it, that's great. So here's some of the things that I put on mine that I'm most looking forward to is this, like going to the pool every day. Who's my pool people? You love the pool, awesome. What about this one, going to the beach? Who's going to the beach this summer? Panama City Beach, come on, let's go. Maybe you're like me when I was in middle school. All I wanted to do is this. I just wanted to hang out with my friends and just relax. Like I didn't want to do anything. When my friends got together, it wasn't like are we gonna get together today? It was like no, whose house are we going to today? Because we hung out every day through the summer. Maybe this is you. You're like, no homework. Yeah, no school. Maybe my people, like if I had time right now, I would be watching Netflix or Disney Plus or Hulu, any of that. Who's Netflix? Who's team Netflix? Who's team Hulu? Like nobody. YouTube, there we go. All right. So here's what we know to be true. There's a lot of excitement around summertime. Like we all want to do so many different things. We want to do so many fun things. We want to get to hang out at the pool, the beach, all this. But also, I just want to recognize, like, there might be people in this room, or there might be people that you are friends with, or it might be you, that you might be a little apprehensive about summer. You might be going, well, I don't know that I'm really looking forward to summer this year, because my family is moving. You're moving towns, you're moving to a new school, you're moving to a new neighborhood. You're like, it makes me a little bit nervous. Maybe for you, you're like, well, how am I gonna get to see my friends? I always see my friends at school. Now I'm not gonna see my friends. Or maybe you're like, I'm just stuck at home. Like I cannot even get to the pool. I can't even get to the beach. Maybe 1 week into summer and you're like, I'm already bored. Like, what are we gonna do with our summer? Like, yeah, it can be boring. But either way, here's what we know to be true. Summertime is limited. You have a limited amount of time in your summer. You've got 2 months in your summer, 2 weeks. Imagine that would be sad. 2 months in your summer. So I want to ask you a question about your summer. What do you want your summer story to be? Your summer story. You get to create a story with your summer that you can develop and you get to make some decisions. Maybe you want your summer story to be that you spent more time at the pool than you ever have. Maybe you want your summer story to be, I spent more time at the beach than I ever had. Now maybe let's take it one step further, like come along with me. Maybe you want your summer story to be, hey, this was the summer that I got my act together. This was the summer that I changed some things in my life because I realized that I was going off and doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and this is the summer I'm gonna change that. Maybe for you, this is the summer that you make a bunch of new friends because you're in the middle of this transition from maybe elementary school to middle school, and you're going, how do I make new friends? So this summer is the year of the friends. Maybe for you, you're like, man, I see a need in my community, and I'm gonna give back, I'm gonna serve, I'm gonna do something, and this is gonna be the summer that I gave back in my community and I made a difference. Maybe for you, this summer is the summer that you reinvent yourself, where you go, I used to be one way, but I don't like the way that I've been, and I wanna be somebody different. I wanna be better than I was before. Maybe this is the summer to make some of those changes and to do some really cool things, and that could be your summer story. But really what I wanna ask you about your adventure, and those are all things that you want your summer story to be, how do we make that happen? Because that's kind of hard. Another way to say that is, how do you get from where you are to where you want to be? You are at the beginning of your summer, a ton of potential ahead of you. How do you get from where you are to where you want to be? And students, you get to make some of those decisions. And especially sixth graders in the room, I don't know if anybody's told you this yet, but you're not kids anymore. Like I've got a couple of kids at home. My two daughters are 4 years old and 2 years old. They don't make a whole lot of decisions. Like the biggest decision that they get to make is, do they want French fries or tater tots with their chicken tenders? Like that's their decision. And the right answer is always sweet potato fries. Anybody sweet potato fries? Yes, thank you. The 9 a.m. was like, boo, no sweet potato fries. 11 a.m., you're my people, sweet potato fries. So, but here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. Track along with me. Come along. My 4-year-old and 2-year-old don't get to make a lot of decisions. You are not 4 and 2. You're not kids anymore. You're teenagers. You're growing up. You're in middle school. Like you get to decide who you hang out with, where you go, what you do. You start making more decisions for yourself than you ever have before. And so how can this summer be better at the end of summer than it is right now? How can you be a better person? How can you have a better summer? You get to make some of those decisions because the decisions you make today impact your tomorrow and tomorrow the next day and the day after that. Like you have the power to make some decisions in your life. So what are you gonna do with your summer? How are you gonna get from where you are to where you wanna be? Now I want you to think about it like this. I've got a ladder up here, so bear with me for just a second. We're gonna do something with this ladder. So just come, it's a fun little journey we're gonna go on. So pretend like this ladder is your life. And if that's too big of a deal, like this ladder is your summer. And so I need some help with somebody down on the front row. If anybody would jump up, right there, you in the blue shirt. Come on up here, man. You can do it. Give him a round of applause, he's coming up. Just jump right up here if you can. You got it. There's stairs, but you don't need stairs. What's your name, man? Joseph. Everybody say, hi, Joseph. Yeah, so Joseph, we're here, and you're at the beginning of your summer. So you're on the ground, you're on the stage, and at the end of summer, you wanna be somewhere up there. Like you wanna take some steps. So here, hold on to this ladder with both hands. It's a little bit heavy. You got it? Yeah. Feel good? Okay, so get from where you are to where you wanna be. Climb the ladder. Yeah, there's no way for you to do it, right? Like, isn't it a little nerve-wracking? All right, don't actually do it, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. So here, this is what we don't want. We don't want at the end of your summer for you to be standing here where you started with nothing to show for your summer. Back exactly where you were. Now here, let's try something a little bit different, Joseph. Like, let me take some of the weight of this ladder. And when you're comfortable, like look at that first step. Be careful with where you step, because I don't want you to fall off, because that'd be bad. I'd lose my job. But take one step up on that ladder. Go for it. You got it. There you go. Nice job. Does it feel safe? Feel secure? Okay. Now, look down, kind of watch your step, look up, see where you're going. Now you can take another step up on that ladder when you're ready. You got it. Cool. You feel good? Look at how far you've gone. That's a big deal. All right, so when you're ready, kind of look back down at your feet, watch your step a little bit, like don't fall off my ladder, I'll get in trouble. But take another step whenever you're ready. You got this. Cheer him on, guys, cheer him on. Joseph, go for it. Yeah. All right, now hang tight right there. I got you, you're not gonna fall. This is where we want you to be at the end of your summer, where you've gone up some steps, you've been careful, you've taken some steps, you're not where you used to be, but you are somewhere new, you're somewhere higher, better than where you started your summer because you made some steps. Now, here's a couple things I want you to notice. Joseph couldn't do this without somebody helping him. Joseph couldn't do this without somebody supporting him, helping him, and also Joseph couldn't do this without being careful with how he stepped. If he missed one of the rungs on the ladder, he would have fallen. If he stepped wrong, it wouldn't have worked out, but he was careful. He knew where he was going, and he knew how to get there with the help of somebody else, and he was careful with his steps. Joseph, you can come on down, man. That was great. Give him a round of applause. Good. Nice job, Joseph. You can have a seat, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's our hope, y'all. And this is what I don't want you to miss about the ladder. You can't climb a ladder by yourself. Depending on the ladder. Stick with me. Come on. It's just an analogy. You have to think about your steps. If you're not careful on a ladder, you fall off. And so I want to introduce you to a couple of guys this morning that help us understand this a little bit more for our lives. That this is not some new problem that we're just trying to figure out right now. Like, this is a problem that has always been going on for humans of like, how do I get from where I am right now to where I want to be in the future? And so there's this guy named Paul. And Paul was alive back in biblical times. And Paul had a really amazing story. Like, he had an encounter with Jesus that made his life go a complete 180. Like, he went from hating Christians to being one of the strongest church leaders in that time, and he was building churches as part of the very first Jesus movement. And what Paul wants to do is Paul wants to help everybody do life better, and especially people in church. So Christians, or if you're here, Paul wants to help, and he says this to the church in Ephesus. He says, be very careful, church, people, everybody, listen. Paul says, be very careful then how you live your life. And I would say, if Paul were here today, he would say, and who you do life with, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity. Paul's saying, hey, be careful. Like, notice your steps, pay attention. Don't just let it go by and hope for the best. He says, make the most of every opportunity. So when you're looking ahead to summer, you've got 2 months to make the most of your summer. Don't just sit on the sidelines and go, I hope it's a good summer. Do something about it. Be very careful, but do something, make the most of every opportunity. So how do you get from where you are to where you want to be? Paul would say, hey, think about it. Use your head. Be smart about it. Be careful, be thoughtful, be intentional, but do something. Make the most of the 2 months ahead of you. There's another guy that I want to introduce you to. His name's Solomon, and he's actually a king in biblical times. And Solomon asked God to be wise and for God to give him some wisdom. And he wrote a lot of one-liners in the Bible in a book called Proverbs, but it's just ways for us to learn how to do life better. Solomon wants to help us out as well. So in Proverbs, Solomon says, just as iron sharpens iron, a friend sharpens a friend. So I don't know if anybody in here is a blacksmith, but if you've ever worked with iron before, you would know that in order to sharpen something that's iron, like if you have an axe that you made out of metal, out of iron, in order to sharpen it, you have to hit it with another piece of iron. If you hit iron with a piece of wood or plastic or steel, not gonna work. But iron sharpens iron. The same thing sharpens itself. So Solomon is saying, hey, just like iron sharpens iron, your friend is gonna sharpen you. If you have the right people with you, they're gonna make you better. If you have the right people with you, they're gonna make you better. So how do you get from where you are to where you wanna be? Pay attention to who's holding your ladder. Who's the ones that are supporting you? And it's not just one person, it's gonna be a few people. But who are the people that are closest to you, that know your story, and that are gonna help you get to where you wanna be? And are they the right people? Or are they someone like a piece of wood trying to sharpen iron, and it's not a good fit? So who's holding your ladder, and are they the right people? The other person I wanna introduce you to is a guy named Jesus. Everybody say Jesus. Awesome. This is a picture of Jesus with his disciples. If you've been around the church for like more than 2 seconds, you know you've heard the name Jesus before, but Jesus had his 12 disciples. Jesus didn't go about his ministry and his life alone. Jesus didn't need his 12 disciples, but he wanted those people around him because Jesus knew he was better when he did life with other people, and the other people were better because they were doing life with him. And Jesus was super intentional about the way that he traveled and what he did and what he taught and the things that he did. Everything he did on purpose, and he was very careful about it. And so if we can take Jesus' example, we can learn that we can be intentional and we can have people around us to do life better. So if we go back to the ladder, I wanna ask you a few questions of like, where are you at? Where are you at right now? You're at the beginning. You're at the beginning of your summer. You're at the very bottom of the ladder. But before we go to small groups, I want to ask you 2 other questions that you can talk about in your groups. The first question is this: where are you going? As you are holding up your ladder and looking up to where you want to go, you're here at the beginning of summer. Where do you want to be at the end of your summer? And how can you be intentional right now to make decisions that are going to help you get there? The second question I want to ask you is, who's going with you? Who's going with you? And is it the right person that's going with you? And the last thing I want to encourage you to do is make it count. Make it count. You've got 2 months of summer, make the most of them. Don't just sit back, but make it count. Ask yourself these questions. Where are we going? Where do you want to do differently this summer? Who's going with you? And make it count. And what we believe at Transit is we want you to go in the direction that God has in store for you. And so dream with me for just a moment. What would you want your perfect summer to be like? What would you want your perfect life to be like? And as you dream about that, you know what a secret is? God wants way more for you than even your biggest dreams. God wants way more for you than your biggest expectations for your own life, and God wants to give that to you as you do life with him. God has wired us to be in relationships with other people. God's wired us to be a thriving people, that we are made to thrive. We're made to have life to the full. And so as you get ready to go to small groups, look at these questions, and in August, I would love for each person in this room to be able to look back and go, look at how far I've come because of who was with me and because I knew where I was going. So in small groups, you guys can talk about that a little bit more. 7th and 8th grade, when I dismiss, you guys are gonna go to new small group rooms. So ask your leaders where you're going so you get to the right room. 6th graders, you stay right where you are in the middle of the room. You guys can have a great small group. 7th and 8th grade, you guys head out.
What's up, y'all? How are you guys doing? 6th graders in the house. It feels good to have you. Okay, y'all actually, what I want you guys to do is spread out. So find yourself a little spot with your group and form a circle, if you would, okay? You want some space between you and the next group, okay? You're like one big blob in the middle. Can't have that big blob. Find some space. Get some space. Oh, you guys going way in the back. All right. And leaders, if you move, take your little basket with you. All right, you guys can take a seat.